is good, YouTube? It's your boy, Bass. And I'm back again with some Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay, domination, playing Ground War with a little bit of Team Deathmatch in the mix. I recently uploaded a video yesterday about my speed perks, the perfect class setup to be a little bit faster in Call of Duty Ghosts. You want to check that out. The link will definitely be in the description below. First and foremost, before we get into the subject at hand in this video, I wanted to say you can follow me on Twitter at I Bassology, capital I, lowercase o. That's lowercase o, capital I, Bassology, capital I, lowercase o. I also stream from time to time during the week. Sometimes on weekends, I definitely put a video out when I'm streaming. You can follow me, twitch.tv/Bassology, no lowercase o, capital I. Alright, so let's get into the topic that I wanted to talk about. The games that I'm looking forward to. First of all, I'm going to talk about the games that were supposed to come out. One being in particular, Dying Light, supposed to come out March 18th. And it did not. Reasons are unknown. Techland really didn't say anything about what happened, if it was technical issues. No problems were stated by Techland. If you don't know who Techland is, they're the same company that did Dead Island and Dead Island 2, which were both very good games. Some people say that Dead Island 2 is basically an updated version of Dead Island 1, which I can probably say that. I really love Dead Island 2 because that's when I really got into modding, and I was able to mod a couple of guns on my computer and then bring them into Dead Island 2 and have fun with my friends and, you know, go through horde mode and see how far we can get. It was really crazy. I met a pretty good patch of people on Dead Island 2, just playing multiplayer, talking to people, having fun. I did not have an Elgato at the time, and I ran into a couple of situations, a couple of glitches, one in particular, and again, I wish I had an Elgato, but I was playing with a friend of mine named Jonesy, and it was like a female zombie, and I guess he hit her with like a flaming shotgun or something like that. So the game glitched, and she did nothing but scream. Now, I'm gonna try to find a clip of a zombie screaming in Dead Island, and maybe put it at the end of the video, but every time you went near her, it's like her body was burnt up and all she did was scream. It was like one of the freakiest things that would happen in the game. I was like, dude, I don't even want to go in that area anymore. Definitely had fun in Dead Island. I really hope that Dying Light will have that same atmosphere. It's first person with parkour mixed with a couple of other elements. Hopefully they get the game balanced right to where, you know, it's not too cheesy and the story is not too short and not too repetitive. You know, you gotta go and fix this thing and go over here and fix this and save this person. Now, if the game can have the feel of a Fallout meeting a zombie apocalypse with parkour, it might be good. You know, if you have a chance to take out anybody you want to change the storyline, the game can really be pretty promising. Now, it's a couple of the games that were pushed back. One of those being Watch Dogs, but you know, it's coming out May 27th. I'm really looking forward to Watch Dogs. A couple of people are upset about the graphics that they have recently shown a couple of months ago, and what was shown at E3 were PC graphics, and the game is promising. You know, you can follow a NPC's life, and if you don't know what an NPC, that is gamer term or game dev term for non-playable characters. So you can follow an NPC and really go deep into their lives in this Watch Dogs universe. Now, something like that can really bring longevity into a game. It can really make a game last, you know, a long time if you just choose to follow people and go through the storyline. But one of the things that I'm concerned about is that anybody can join your game. Now, if you can have a session, which I'm pretty sure they should, but if you can have a session where people can't join and you can just enjoy Watch Dogs for what it is, that would be great. Now, again, Watch Dogs has some elements that can bring the game some definite longevity. Vehicles and equipment and weapons, and whether or not you can change your clothes and fly a plane and go inside of every building in the game really haven't been discussed. But I'm pretty sure within the next coming weeks, when the game comes out May 27th, that they'll definitely go into detail of what's in the game. Watch Dogs is a game that I'm really looking forward to. I'm ready to play, ready to have fun. School will be over. If you're new to my channel, or this is the first time that you've seen this video, I've been talking about graduating since the beginning of the semester. Well, not the semester, since the beginning of the school year. Since August. Well, I didn't have an Elgato since October, so I'll probably just say, to be safe, November or December is when I was really talking about graduating. But I graduate May 16th, 2 p.m. on a Friday. Really can't wait. But before Watch Dogs come out, another game that's coming out May 20th is Wolfenstein New Order. I believe that's the name of the game. If I have the title a little messed up, definitely correct me in the comments below. But Wolfenstein is a game that I've been following for a very, very long time. I've seen it before E3. E3, it had a short demo where the person was kind of crawling through the wreckage, and it was like this mechanical dog type thing that came out, and he pulled a pistol and he was shooting it. It was just basically showing the graphics engine and what they're trying to bring to the game. But now it's like stories and spies and Nazis. Like, it's pretty crazy. I love a game that can change history. And by changing history, what I mean by this is, I guess the game is in an era or in a world to where, what if the Nazis like really took over the world? And you know, with, I guess, like this steampunk theme, if you want to call it that. Now steampunk is a little bit far-fetched. Steampunk is probably, what's that game? Dishonored. Dishonored has like a steampunk theme to it. This game probably isn't steampunk, but it has elements of steampunk. That's probably what I should say. I'm loving, you know, how the game looks in the trailers. The trailer I seen, it was like a soccer match going on, and the guy got hurt, and then like the referee came up and threw a flag up, and then he pulled out a pistol and shot the other guy. And I actually thought it was a YouTube commercial until I realized that this was the trailer, and I was like, wow. I was like, you know, this like certain art style of a cinematic was really good. Hopefully the game, you know, lives up to the art style and the hype that's been around it. You can access the Doom demo if you pre-order Wolfenstein. So I guess you can go to BethesdaSoftworks.com or try to find the Wolfenstein website. Maybe I'll try to find that website and put it in the description. You can pre-order it, and then you'll have access to the Doom demo, as I said before. Another game that I'm looking forward to is Destiny. I've seen it back in E3, looking forward to it being shown again at E3 in June. I think E3 is June 10th. I'm trying to get the E3 this year as a senior gift to myself. I bought multiple things and called it a senior gift, but this would definitely be epic. I'm actually going out to California around July, and I really want to go in June and then stay there for like a month and enjoy it, and you know, go on a couple of interviews, and I guess try to start my life in California after college. And I definitely want to check out E3. I can get tickets because the program director at my school, George Mason University, he can get tickets for students as long as you have a place to stay and you're able to grab a plane and go out there. So I'm gonna get a round trip, go like in the beginning of June, and then stay probably sometime in July. But back to Destiny. That's a game to where I'm thinking it's like a Halo meets Borderlands. In the E3 demo, it was like a shock pistol, and they were trying to go the route of like loot, you know, with the voice actors, with the people playing the game. It wasn't too good, but from my understanding, they were trying to go the route of, you know, cool guns and cool loot to grab as they were fighting people. Hopefully the game is just not a knockoff of Borderlands and they're trying to jump into that genre, because Borderlands is Borderlands. I remember when 2 first came out and all the different guns and classes, and it was actually a really good game. I actually got into modding right before they patched it, and I had my Elgato. It was something that I probably should have had it before, but Borderlands was great. You know, being able to mod weapons. I modded a ton of weapons and put them on Instagram, and you know, people messaged me and I gave them away. It was really good. I really had fun with Borderlands. Maybe Destiny can kind of give that fun to the Xbox One and the PS4. Now there are multiple games that are coming out. There's a fighting game coming out, UFC. I believe it's called EA's UFC or something like that. It comes out sometime in June. I'm not saying I'm looking forward to it, but it's a GameFly game that I'm gonna definitely rent when it comes out. There was a trailer about a couple of weeks ago saying Bruce Lee was in the game, and you know, that can be something cool as long as he's not an overpowered, cheesy character. You know, it's something that I would play. I would have fun. Would I play online? I'm not sure. Only if I was really good at the game, I would play online. I played a couple of UFCs online, and it was really cheap. People doing the same moves over and over and over again, and you know, it was just something that it's just something about not the Street Fighter and the Killer Instinct fighting games, because they can be cheesy, but you know, like the boxing and the UFC, those type of games really have cheese in them. Like I remember playing Fight Night Round 3 online, and people would just use creative characters, and the powers would be all the way up and hitting you with haymakers, and then playing round 4 was cheesy, and I mean, it was just crazy. But back to UFC, it's a game that I would rent before I would buy, before I would spend the $60 on. It's a game that I would definitely rent and just see how it is. If it's good, if they tweaked it, if the Xbox One can handle the graphics. I don't have a PS4, of course, but if the Xbox One can handle the graphics in the game and the netcode and everything else is good in the game, then it might possibly be a game that I want to buy. So before I end this video, the order of the games that they're coming out: first it's Wolfenstein, then it's Watch Dogs, then UFC, and then you have Destiny in September. But if this video has helped you out in any type of way, definitely hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos. This is your boy Bass, and I'm gonna see you on the next video.